I made my first time long horror video. This is not the best. I apologize for next time. I will make things better.
They say if you're driving through the Nevada desert and your clock starts ticking backward, do not stop for gas, because the station you see isn't on any map, and the people working there haven't been alive since 1955. I will tell you today about 3 friends: Leo, a cynical photographer; Sarah, a local historian; and Jax, who was just filming everything for his vlog. They were driving to Vegas when their GPS glitched, leading them down a road that legally shouldn't exist. The car was running on fumes when they saw the neon glow of Old Nick's service station. Leo noticed something first. "Guys, look at the cars at the pumps. Those are 1950s Chevys, but they look brand new." Jax laughed it off, pointing his camera at the attendant, a man with a stitched-up jaw and a name tag that read Hank. "Hey, Hank, is this a movie set?" Jax asked. Hank didn't blink. He just pointed at the garage and whispered, "The boss wants to see your internal components." Sarah, checking her historical archives on her phone, turned pale. "Leo, Jax, get back in the car. This station was destroyed in a nuclear test in 1955. Everyone here died." Suddenly, the car wouldn't start. The 3 friends were forced to enter the station's diner to find a phone. Inside, they found a family sitting at a booth, eating food that was actually gray ash. The tension peaks when Leo takes a photo of the group. When he looks at the digital screen, he doesn't see his friends. He sees 3 skeletons sitting at the table. They weren't being hunted. They were being transformed. Jax's camera started recording footage from 1955, showing the very moment the blast hit the station. But in the footage, Leo, Sarah, and Jax were the ones standing at the pumps. The boss finally stepped out of the back room. It was Jax, but an older, burnt version of him. He looked at the young Jax and said, "You finally made it back." It took 70 years for the loop to close. They realized they weren't visitors. They were the original victims of the 1955 disaster, trapped in a time loop, forever trying to warn their past selves to keep driving. As the sound of a distant siren began to wail, the sound of the 1955 nuclear alarm, the young Jax looked at his camera. The battery was at 0%, but it was still recording. He whispered into the mic, "If you're watching this and you see a neon sign for Old Nick's, keep your foot on the gas." The screen cuts to black, but you can still hear the sound of a car engine failing to start in the distance.